Hello and welcome to the Practical AI Update. This is a podcast aimed at busy professionals in leadership that are looking at wanting to use AI to make themselves more efficient and to continue their development journey. What I wanted to talk about this episode is an app that I was introduced to last week called Wispr Flow. What Wispr Flow does on the face of it is quite simple. It's a voice dictation app that you can either install onto your PC or download onto your mobile phone. The way I've been using it the last week is I've got it downloaded onto my mobile phone, which happens to be an Android. The reason why that's important is at the moment, if you download the app onto Android, it is actually free of charge, though I would absolutely consider paying for this service based on what my experience has been in the last 7 days. Like I say, on the face of it, it is really simple. It's a voice dictation app that sits on or hovers over all of the apps on your phone. And anytime there's an opportunity or anytime an app wants you to enter text, you can press the little button, dictate into your phone, and so far I have been really impressed with the results. Not only is obviously the spelling really accurate and it's able to pick up my accent and understand what it is that I'm saying, but the grammar is phenomenal as well. Unfortunately, my work PC is restricted as I work for quite a big business in the UK, so I'm not able to put it on my PC as yet, but I am actually finding that I'm replying to emails more on my phone than I actually am on the PC. I would imagine that those of you who picked up this podcast will probably already be using ChatGPT to compose emails, which is something that I do quite regularly. And I find that I am quite effective with it, as I do ask it to change the tone and other aspects of the email regularly, so it does read and sound as if I've written it. However, I am seeing more and more people using ChatGPT. And while it does have its place, and I do find it very useful, I think that there is a feeling now coming out in business that it is quite obvious when an email's been written by ChatGPT, and that can make it then ultimately backfire and become very disingenuine. I think where Wispr Flow really works is that it is my words that it puts into that text or into that email, although it may tweak it slightly if I stumble or I don't quite get my words out correctly. So yeah, please give it a go. I'm not sponsored by them. It's a genuine real-world recommendation that must have saved me at least an hour of my time just in the last week with composing WhatsApp messages, but particularly emails. So yeah, give it a go and see what you think. What I wanted to talk about this week, which was going to be the main body of this conversation, was regarding how to use AI more effectively around meetings. Again, people listening to this podcast will probably already be aware of like Otter and Plod and other ways of recording and summarising meetings. However, I think particularly now AI is more capable of holding on to more data. I think we can also use AI for prep and summarising emails and creating action lists off the back of them as well. What I mean by that is that my main AI tool is ChatGPT. And what I use it for now is, first of all, to prep my meeting, let it know who's going to be there, what the main outcomes I need about that meeting are, and to set an agenda. Once I've transcribed the meeting, I can then put that back into ChatGPT, ask it if it thinks that all of the agenda points are or have been addressed. And then going from there, I can create summary emails, follow-ups, and then do a full circle and incorporate the action points into the next meeting agenda to make sure that nothing's missed. And again, because AI, not just ChatGPT, has now got a greater capacity for memory, this can be done again and again and again, which could then help with setting trends or identifying trends, and also potentially even looking into other aspects of whatever that meeting is about to spot other opportunities and ways forward. I just find AI really exciting at the moment, and I hope you guys are as well. And if anyone's got any other feedback or any other ideas or anything else that I could talk about, then please send it through. Obviously, I'll be really keen to give everything a try, as I do find that as I embrace AI more and more, it's just becoming such a time saver and making me more effective at what I do as well. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll look forward to speaking to you on the next one.